Hey, welcome back to Completely Random. My name is Karen, and today I thought I would do something a little different. I'm going to do a DIY on how to do peppermint bath bombs. I originally did this around Christmas time, and it came out great. I had to buy it for quite a few people, and it was a way to give a really nice gift, that was thoughtful and homemade, and, everyone that used them kind of reported back and loved them. So, but it doesn't always have to be a Christmas gift. Mother's Day is coming up in May. I know we're in March, but moms love a few minutes to themselves, even if it's just in the shower, because you can also use these as shower bombs. That's what I normally do, or you can use them as bath bombs as well. I know moms love to have a few minutes to themselves in the shower, just to take a little break sometimes, right? And, even Father's Day is coming up. So I'm sure there are some dads out there that would like a nice, relaxing shower. And also, sometimes if I'm like my allergies are flaring up or you're congested, peppermint, of course, breathing it in the shower or in a bath, it helps, at least it helps me breathe better. It's definitely not a cure. If it only could be that easy, right? It would be nice. So however you choose to do this, so let's just go ahead and get started. I feel like I've rambled on enough, but just know that these are an anytime gift. Just I'm thinking of you gift, right? Get well soon. We'll just cover all the holidays. Just fill in the blank. Make them green. There you go. St. Patrick's. So let's get started. First, you'll have to have two different bowls. Mine don't match, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to take this bowl first, and the first ingredient that we need is just baking soda, and need a half a cup. Well, I almost had enough in that one. Brought my little backup in case I didn't have enough. So I'll dump that in there. And then we need a half a cup of citric acid. And I found this at Meijer. And I think I found it at Walmart too. It's just kind of in the canning supplies, or where they keep the canning jars, mason jars. That's where I found it. So we just need a half a cup of that. And it is I think it is a little pricey for this. I would like to just go online probably and find a better deal on citric acid, maybe on Amazon. I'm sure they have it. I'll have to look into that. And if I do, I'll let you know below in the comments, because I'll do that after recording this. Because I think this is like $3.99, $4.99. I mean, you don't get very much. I mean, half a cup is basically half the bottle there. Let's see, and you need 1/4 cup of cornstarch. I thought I was prepared, but I had to get up and grab the cornstarch. And I, of course, just used whatever store brand. This is just the store brand of it. And I put that in the bowl. Set that aside. And then you mix together all of the dry ingredients together in your bowl, which I'm just using my fingers to do. I could have grabbed a spoon, but that's okay. And, I know that these are peppermint, and if you don't particularly like the scent of peppermint, grab an essential oil that you like the scent on and just replace it. And I'm also going to be using red food coloring, so I can have white and red. You can do any color you want. If you know a person's favorite color is pink or blue or green or whatever, substitute it, You can definitely personalize this to whoever you're gifting it to. So I have that all mixed together. Now I'm supposed to separate it. That was nice. Sorry. So I'm going to separate this, and I'm just going to don't inhale. Just kind of that's about half and half. Of course, I didn't expect all that dust to come up, right? Okay, so now we're going to add the food coloring. Sorry, I have to look over at my recipe because I don't have it memorized. I did at Christmas with as many as I made, but that was a few months back. So it says about 4 drops for the red. So that's why we separated them, because they'll be white and red. But again, any color that you choose. I'm just using like the liquid food coloring, but you know, I'm sure if you had like the gel food coloring, that's going to work out just as well. So, you know, don't think because, you know, I'm sure that it would work out great. And then you just mix this with your hands. I forgot how dusty it gets. And I'm just gonna give these out to a few friends and use some myself, keep some for myself to use as well. That's taking longer than I thought it would to become red. I'm gonna add more. I know it said add 4, but I'm going to add 3 more drops because it's not really changing the way that I would like for it to. And maybe I don't have it divided enough either. I don't know. When I do this stuff, I guess I'm never really precise. I'm just like, yeah, kind of looks like it, right? Like I'm going to measure out each one to make sure it's even. No. I guess I just realized how I'm going to make these as gifts and they're going to be really nice, but I'm only going to half-ass it, not really measure it out. Sorry. Oh. All right. But they come from the heart. That's what matters. So I kind of measured that. You probably can't see it very well, but it is starting to turn like a red. Like a light red. Which is perfectly fine. I don't need it to be like a bright, you know, a bright red. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so next, it says to add a couple of drops of the peppermint oil. And of course, if you're into these essential oils or, you know, just a couple of drops goes a long way. Because otherwise it's like too much really quick. Of course, I know you're supposed to like dilute them or whatever, but, you know, get a couple drops in there. And I just bought the store brand peppermint essential oil. I didn't, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I think everything is usually the same for me. And if you're just using it for something like a bath bomb or something, I don't think you need to pay a lot of money. At least I don't pay a lot of money for the different essential oils. So. Okay, so that is mixed together. The next step is that you would melt 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And I just bought, I think probably this was $7.99 or $8.99 at Walmart or Meijer. I don't even remember where I picked this up at. So you do get a pretty nice sized, amount for that. In fact, I had a full one at Christmas and I made quite a few of these and I used up the whole bottle, but literally that's all I needed. I didn't have to buy several of these. But again, I just look for whatever the cheapest coconut oil and I go with that. So now I'm going to divide this, pour some in there, pour the rest in there. I just melted it in a little coffee cup. Then I'll mix it together and it starts to feel like, wet. Gosh, this is nice. This is, yes. This is what happens to me when I don't wear an apron and I bake. Like flour and sugar. It's, yeah, that's lovely. All right, so I got that one. Probably use this hand to mix up this one since this will be my white mixture. And it does, it just feels like wet sand. Yeah. That's the consistency of it. See, that turned out a little bit pinker or red. And then, of course, this is just white, and it's just like a sand consistency. So after you do that, you will set those right there. And I just use like a muffin tin. And I know that this recipe says that you can use like molds, like the silicone molds, but I don't have any. So what I did, I just bought cupcake liners, and that's what I used. And so what you do is, there's no really exact science to it. You put a little bit of the red, you put a little bit of the white, you just kind of compact them down, make them as big or as small as you want. And that way you can kind of see that. Now they do have to sit and dry. They recommend like 12 hours. I would just do mine and I would leave it overnight and then take them out the next day. So it's more compact that way. But you can kind of see the red and the white. And I just put them in my little cupcake dishes, cupcake tin, and I'll do each one. And yeah, it's perfect. It's a great way to relax, or someone that you love, or a friend, or whoever. It makes a great inexpensive gift. And let me know, I will list how to do this below, like the ingredients and the step-by-step process, so you don't have to memorize it off the hand, just check below. And I'll also let you know if I find that citric acid. And I hope that you enjoy this and enjoy making it. And this would be a fun project to do with like younger kids too. They would probably really enjoy that, or teenagers. Think if you had like a sleepover. Of course I haven't had a sleepover in years. So, but get them together, and it'd be a good way to focus some of that energy, and they would get a kick out of that, especially if they got to personalize it and choose different colors or different scents. And it'd be great for them to take home, and they could enjoy it at home. Thank you for watching and tuning in and subscribing, and please feel free to let others know to subscribe or share or like and comment. And if you do end up trying this, let me know how it turns out for you and if you enjoy them. And I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I hope it's relaxing, at least not so stressful. And thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace, love, and hugs.